Hey guys, today I'm trying out this amazing look by Miss Jo Baker on Lucy Boynton. I don't know what the event was, but it was a big event and it was this really cool neon look. It's like a smoky grunge with a pop of neon, and I'm gonna give it a go. Something I didn't notice before is that she's got the colors actually inverse. There's pink on the outside of one, pink on the inside of the other, then orange on the outside of that, and orange on the inside of the opposite. It's not actually symmetrical. So Jo Baker on her Instagram also posted this like breakdown that she did with Vogue, and she's got, you know, all the products that she used. I actually have her Bakeup palm palettes. I don't have the Chanel one. She had like a sponsorship with Chanel, so I ended up just using, oh my god, almost broke my palette. So I ended up just using this grungy palette from Huda and this by Mario one. Just using 3 palettes. The Natawsha Denona Hypernatural face palette. So I did one eye for my TikTok. Side note, please go follow my TikTok. I'm trying to grow on there, and if you are on that app, go follow me because I did like a quicker version of this look. And anyway, let's get into like the full thing now. Let's go. I started out with an eye primer, Urban Decay. Go under as well as in here, because the neon pigments of this palette definitely work best over a tacky base. We might need to reapply this before we go and apply those shadows too. I have foundation on already, so I really do need my shadow guards, otherwise this look will ruin everything that I've already done. So I'm going to put my Serenity eye shields on. Beautiful. And I put that on over the top of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base, which I love. And then we're going to go in. So the first shade that I used is this one. And I just swiped that in like almost a straight line across my socket and under. This is just the base so that the darker colors will blend really easily, because if I put black eyeshadow like on top of the eyeshadow base, it's gonna like grip and not blend nicely. So putting a lighter color on first means that there's a powder for the black powder to blend into. Now I'm gonna go into voiceover for the rest of the eye because I need to concentrate. So here I am to do the voiceover. This is from Jo's brand called Bakeup. She has these tiny little palm palettes. She has this neon one, she has pastels, and like a few other ones, I think. And then I was just adding some, I guess these are like mauvey shades. I actually don't think she used mauvey shades. If you're looking at the picture of that Chanel palette, they're definitely like grays and graziers. But yeah, I kind of ended up with mauves and then started building up on it with more grays and then some black, using products from Huda Beauty, the Pretty Grunge Palette, that Natawsha Denona palette, and then I also have some mattes. I think I show it, yeah, the mattes from the Makeup by Mario palette. Now this little gel eyeliner is from Huda Beauty as well, so I put that in my waterline a little bit around the edges and then smudged it out with a black eyeshadow from the Makeup by Mario palette. Trying to make the blacks nice and intense, but also not smudging it out too much, kind of keeping it to define the lash line, only not making it too smoky, because I wanted to be able to see the neons, you know. And I actually feel like in Jo's picture on Lucy Boynton, there's more neon on her lid. Like she has really massive eyelids, more massive than me, or maybe I just like blended out the gray in the socket a bit too much. Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Because she kind of looks like it's a little bit, it's not a cut crease, but it's more of that twiggy look where she just defined the upper part of the socket so that she really gets that kind of heavy lid look, which I thought was really nice. But yeah, I didn't do that. I'm going to try this look again another time. I really want to do it with like an acid neon green, which I think would be cool. Now, another thing I wish I did was using more spiky lashes, which gave hers a more mod look than this one. Mine came out like kind of more traditionally smoky in my opinion, because I just used these kind of like defined eyelashes here. So peeled off my Serenity eye shields. By the way, there's 25% off if you use the code IGFAM25. And then I used Lancome concealer and my Polite Society blush, having it come out from the corner of the eyeshadow. Like I was explaining at the beginning of the video, you got pink on one side and then orange on the other, which is really cool.
And then using the Fenty Contour in Amber. Love this stuff. Concealing some breakouts that I've got there because it's that time of the month where my skin just breaks out like crazy. So concealing those with my concealer of choice right now, the Lancome Idole, Taint Idole, I believe it is. And then I wanted to try doing a bit of a colorful lip. So I was using like the Fenty lip stain and then lined it with a nude lip liner from Lawless. I absolutely love this lip stain. I love lip stains, okay, period, so much. But I just felt like at the end I wanted a bit of a different tone. I don't know, I felt like this one didn't really go with it too much, or it just felt like too much saturation on my face. I ended up swapping it out. And also I just felt like the gloss was a bit too much. Like this was just too much. And I was going out somewhere after this with Seba on like a little wine date. So I ended up wiping it off and then adding this like coral lipstick and just keeping it demure. But because I had applied the stain before, it was kind of still poking through a little bit. So yeah, just that silky creamy lipstick over the top of the stain and then mattifying and setting the rest of the look, adding a little bit more finishing touches, and that's it. That's the finished look, really.
Sí, bye bye la mamá.
Good night. Love you. I love you. Well, I think that is the finished look. Now, I don't know, I'm looking at it, I don't know if it came out like quite the same vibe. She has like a different eyelid shape, I guess. I don't know. She has much more spiky lashes. I didn't have those. You know? I feel like the blush really comes from the corner here. So I'm gonna add some. Might have come off a little bit in my last bit of blending. Yeah, I think that's pretty good, right? Pretty. I think it looks cool. You know, I don't know what it is. I think I should have left more of a gap between my lash line and my socket a little bit, but that's just kind of a style choice almost. Look how stunning that looks from the side. Does mine look anything like that? No? Now I'm gonna be sad. Did I get it? Did I get it? So I filmed it on my phone. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the something something. Try and get it a bit more the same. Yeah, I think I needed that. Hey, it looks good. You guys, I kind of killed it. I like it. Yeah, I just think I need to make the wing part on my left side a little bit more out because that one's kind of like just a light hand, like so. I like it. I like it. That's the look. Hers is better. Miss Jo Baker's is better, of course. But I really like that. And I also really like the opposite colors in the inner corner. It's a really cool way to use your pop of color. And I definitely love this palette. Put it on over a primer and you get a really great neon palette. Yeah, it's a pressed pigment palette, so it says not to use it on your eyes. But I mean, what's done is done. Yeah, that's my look. I love it. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys over on my TikTok. Bye.